Welcome to the Reality Revolution. Today's episode will be a quantum avatar activation. When I say activation, it's more than just a meditation. You will find that this is a powerful teaching, and embedded within my words are hypnotic and trance commands to unlock different portions of your soul, to awaken new energies and clear different patterns. I have found over time a form of conversational language therapy in which I teach, but at the same time embed suggestions to awaken different aspects within the subconscious mind as I speak. I say this up front so that you're aware that I am also going beyond just the language I'm using and embedding patterns and programs into this episode to awaken and activate your quantum avatar. You might be asking, what exactly does that mean? First of all, understand that you exist within a quantum field, and you yourself are a field of energy. It has a discernible end point and a beginning point, and beyond that it is nested within a vast, infinite quantum field. This field or space of variations contains the probabilities and possibilities of every action and all the memories of the past and future. It is a grid of light that is available to all of us. We are interacting within it. And when you become activated as a discernible avatar within this quantum field, you awaken incredible new capabilities within your own soul. You have the ability to listen to the thoughts of others, to see the future and the past, to bring back memories of past lives. You have the power of psychometry to touch any object and bring up the memories that are related to that object. This is a vast, unlimited set of potentials that are available to you within this very incarnation that you can activate once your avatar is activated. This can be done in many ways. You hear stories of people going and visiting the master guru, with a simple touch to the back of their head awakens a kundalini type of energy, and from that point on their life is changed and transformed. This quantum avatar activation is the key to awakening your multidimensional self. There is no coincidence that you are here listening to me right now. The biggest problem is there are many variables that were put in place many thousands of years ago to stop you from achieving ascension. Our spiritual evolution. Your first step in the process of achieving ascension is to experience firsthand the release of various energetic seals and implants that are holding you back in ways that you may not realize. We are now becoming aware that through the power of language, frequency, and vibration, I can unlock these seals embedded within your DNA and consciousness. This I come to with great reverence and humbly ask for your permission in activating your consciousness to this level of awareness. In order for us to properly begin this process, we must clear hundreds of various types of energetic distortions. There are seals that are unnatural, implants, etheric devices, alien machinery, galactic race memory and lineages, trauma memories, auric and karmic attachments, imprints and other energies, negative and unhealthy, and ancestral cords, and a full chakra and kundalini removal that is available in this transformation. The truth is, you are already activated. Within you now, you are connected directly to Source and have access to the full multidimensional realm of possibilities and realities. What you've done is create a field, a fence, a dimension around this infinite possibility. And our job is to uncover it and to release your true potential. You will notice as I speak the vibration of my words begins to clear and remove any auric attachment, imprint, and energy that is affecting you in ways that create severe limitations of the spiritual and physical nature. Oftentimes, these distortions create repetitive cycles of feeling stuck or experiencing the same circle of events that keeps happening over and over again. This causes the attraction of the wrong types of energies that affect your daily life. These patterns can come from the time of birth and even in previous lives. They are a part of your auric field. As I say these words, you naturally tune into your highest self and begin to see the many different auric attachments and imprints that you have gathered up over the many years of your life. You can feel yourself releasing these energies, becoming aware of these patterns. From this point on, in future days, as you act out, you will find the scripts and unconscious patterns that have been created by these auric attachments and energies. And with each word that I speak, your field is cleared. As I remove these auric imprints through my intention and light, as you hear these words, begin to remove various karmic attachments, imprints, and energies that affect you in ways that relate to what has been inherited through your parents and ancestors through the process of birth. These karmic distortions greatly hold you back from experiencing your true multidimensional self, as many struggle day to day with lack and limitation concerning prosperity, abundance, and love based upon these karmic attachments. You have met and experienced many people and had many different events come up in your life, some by your own creation and some in riding reality's tide. These karmic attachments connect you in many different ways to a variety of people over many thousands of years. This is undeniable and very powerful. My words begin to release all energetic cords. They clear and remove and cut the various energetic and ancestral distortions that are related to negative and unhealthy cords that drain huge amounts of energy as a means of control. Most of us do not understand the concept. When someone is on their mind, it usually means there is an energetic cord that has been created, and the negative ones mostly attach to chakras, which create even more discordance. For now, as you hear the relaxing sounds of my voice, these energetic cords are released, dissolving into the quantum field. You no longer give up or release energy to those. It is okay to maintain a confident, healthy, loving relationship without giving your energy in this way. You begin to feel lighter. These deep subconscious programs begin to release themselves. All the seals embedded within our DNA over many, many millennia that have been placed into the Earth's crystalline grid system over 200,000 years, made by various invaders. These will clear away, and all energetic distortions that have created discordance in your system. Now that you become aware of these energetic imprints, programs, and subroutines, you feel them relax, release, and all seals to your subconscious removed. You enter into full access of the crystalline grid system of the Earth consciousness. You begin to unplug from the matrix, clearing and removing hundreds of energetic distortions that create major discord and chaos, drama, anger, and other negative things in your life. You can feel the energetic cleanse as it creates dramatic shifts in your energetic and physical body, ultimately emanating from your mind and creating new realities every moment. We take the lower energy centers and all the powerful energy flowing through your root, your sacral, and solar plexus. We combine these into a divine energy point right at your heart. We gather and merge the energies of each chakra one at a time into your core star located above your solar plexus. Without having the restrictions of these chakras, you will no longer experience energy drain from your environment and people, and you will have a much faster and direct access to your higher self and source energies. This is an important step in your spiritual evolution. And just listening to this sentence, you experience great resistance because of deep-seated programming that you have been subjected to your entire life. Things are not the way they seem. And the intention of my words is to unlock that inner awareness of your energy body, your energy system, and your history. You exist within a vessel with only a few strands of DNA activated. There is great potential within your energetic body. And my words now begin to activate all 12 DNA strands or higher if you're an indigo. And they allow you to embody all 12 dimensions of consciousness within your body now in this moment. This activation creates a dramatic shift in your daily life. You are now raising your level of consciousness, recoding, rewiring, restructuring your entire light body with every word that you hear. You begin to prepare it for the ability to handle more light information, and your energetic system upgrades completely. And from these 12, we begin the activation of 144,000 golden strands found within your 12-strand DNA blueprint. Through these activations, you experience an even higher state of consciousness as your light body is instructed to accrete much higher levels of liquid golden light in this moment. You feel this in your body. It is an absolute sensation. You feel this activation beginning to work. The very structure of your body and the energy within it flowing differently. And now your galactic DNA is fully activated. Intense energies unlock your limited DNA template in this moment. And if you're a starseed that is in service for others, right now you activate 777 additional strands of DNA, uniquely aligned within your fourth density, third density body, awakening new abilities, new realizations, and full access to the Akashic record. How am I able to do this with just the sounds of my voice? How are you able to enter into these higher levels of consciousness? You know the answer. I am nothing more than a catalyst with the words that I use. For now, you begin to remember. You begin to remember all of your past. You may not have to believe in past lives. These may be nothing more than symbolic memories. But within you are metaphors, symbols, and memories of different lives and experiences from different planets and times that allow you to reveal different parts of your own psyche and personality matrix. Right now, your personality matrix is grafted, adjusted, and aligned to the personality of the one creator, in which all freedom and energy is available to you. Now, in your full power in this moment, I want you to create your blueprint for the future. This is your blueprint that you are creating with your avatar power activated in this moment. You say, what is an avatar, Brian? Why am I throwing these words around? Avatar or avatara is a concept within Hinduism that in Sanskrit literally means descent, It signifies the material appearance or incarnation of a powerful deity or spirit on earth. Avatar means descent, a light to make one's appearance, and refers to the embodiment of the essence of a superhuman being or a deity in another form. The word also implies to overcome, to remove, to bring down, to cross something. In Hindu traditions, the crossing or coming down is symbolism, states Daniel Basuk of the divine descent from eternity into the temporal realm, from unconditioned to the conditioned, from the infinitude to the finitude. An avatar, states Justin Edwards Abbott, is a saguna, embodiment of the nirguna Brahman or Atman. Avatar, according to Brahmasiddhanta, actually means divine descent. The term is powerful in understanding that there is a version of you that carries the infinite possibilities and superhuman capabilities within you. It's fascinating to read about the great gods Vishnu, Shakti, and Shiva, and their many different avatars. Some claim that Vishnu has 41 avatars. But for purposes of this episode, your avatar is the highest and best version of you available within the multiverse that you can align with, you can learn from, and become. Each is a step along the path of this activation. The beginning activation, the first time you listen to this, your avatar is activated and you become aware of it. As you continue to listen to this, you become aware of the different levels of consciousness available as an avatar. This avatar level of consciousness is complex and wonderful in the gifts that it offers you. You are becoming aware of a higher, more complex, more powerful version of yourself. I can read all kinds of wonderful textbooks, encyclopedias, internet articles, and different channelings on the different levels and dimensions of consciousness that are available. Nothing can come close to the awareness available to you within as an activated avatar. I ask your inner consciousness, how can we activate this quantum avatar? Just the asking of this question begins the activation process. Ask yourself right now, how can I activate this quantum avatar within me? What is the process that I need to go through? Perhaps it will work if you read spiritual books or watch enlightening videos or view uplifting movies or study the great spiritual masters. You could study foreign religions, pray away your bad karma, dabble in tarot cards, hire a clairvoyant, or pay an astrologer. Maybe someone in human design can help you. Maybe if you wore garlic, burned sage, and lit candles or incense. If you've tried everything and felt like you had a certain activation that is required within you for a higher level of consciousness as well as service, then you must undergo this process that you are undergoing as you listen to the sound of my voice. Do you accept what Henry David Thoreau described, that the mass of men lead lives of quiet desperation? Why did the universe give you these extraordinary talents? Were you supposed to take your music to the grave with you? All practices I have mentioned are excellent. Sometimes the results, or lack thereof, shows something is missing. You may also know that you were born for greatness. Now, what can you do about it? Let me take you on an amazing journey where you will discover the tools to help you find your purpose and move along your journey. You might want to pause for a minute and take a few deep breaths and contemplate what we've discussed so far. If you look at the incomprehensible complexity of the universe, and as we move through densities, everything becomes much more complex. You know you came here for a reason. Fulfilling your life's purpose is the highest priority. This entire universe is not an accident or a product of chance. Infinite intelligence and massive genius beyond our comprehension put this universe in motion and created you. All the forces that exist today existed the same way in the past with the same magnitude for all of time. Do you know in your inner soul what it takes to create an environment where you can exist? The possible temperatures that can exist in our universe range from 273 degrees below Celsius or 4 trillion Celsius, by which we can survive in a strikingly small range of about 50 degrees below to 130 degrees above in Fahrenheit. This is astounding. Then you add that the tiny range of pressure, pH, gravity, and osmotic balance in which human life could exist. It is an absolute miracle life exists, even for 10 seconds, not to mention eons of time. Many people agree they are spiritual beings having a human experience. Spirituality does not oppose science, it explains it. We all have a choice to do what we came to the planet to do. Life is not a dress rehearsal. Your purpose is what you came to the planet to explore and fulfill. Your life journey is your path to your purpose. A famous movie producer asks subordinates, "Are you interested in this position or are you committed?" You must make a commitment to fulfill your purpose. If you really listen for it, you may hear a message from the universe. Perhaps the message the universe would tell you that it quietly demands your active participation and reciprocity. It is time for you to be the star of your own movie, not the supporting cast. You can even be a superhero if you choose. Everything that you see, hear, smell, and touch becomes part of your experience of life. It becomes a picture stored in your memory every day that you are alive. Your senses capture millions of images, sounds, thoughts, feelings, tactile sensations, tastes, and impressions. These stored memories and experiences become the movie of your life. Over time, many of these stored memories are randomly compressed. Imagine having a movie of your entire life made in just 2 hours. The major moments affecting your life and vital to your life story are featured in the chosen scenes portrayed on the movie screen. In your movie, you can empower yourself to be the star. However, if you do not find your purpose, there is no plot, nor meaning to your story. Changing yourself changes the whole world. As Rumi, the great 13th century poet, said, "Your task is not to seek for love or success, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it." One of the most important goals is to connect with as many of your soul family members as you can. You will know who they are when you meet them. What you seek is seeking you. In this moment, you are awoken. When we become awakened, you now face some harsh realities, but this is where you grow. Becoming awakened can be quick and easy or hard work. Often to become awakened is beneficial to take a new perspective. In addition, numerous neurological studies suggest that having a clear purpose can stave off cognitive decline. Each choice we make in our waking moments is a seed idea that we plant to manifest in some future reality nurtured by space or time. These important points of power decisions take root in the subconscious universe of our lives. Our point of power dynamic often plays itself out daily as we move into the future during our current incarnation. Our thoughts, expressions, and intentions seed unseen future realities. Much of what we perceive or experience at this moment in time could be manifesting from our former past life reality. Everyone's entire lifetime experiences exist to teach lessons and consciously expand within the context of the eternal cosmos of which we are a part. It is possible in our past lives that we were victims, perpetrators, saints, demons, or any combination thereof. In each incarnation, we expand to learn from every facet of our earthly experience. We survive eternally for many incarnations. At least our personality matrix makes it seem so, and these lessons educate our souls. Your point of power, of activation, is your mind, which can access the non-local consciousness that we all can share if we so intend. Think about the possibility of countless realities through which all experience and reactions reside. Think about the possibility that all potential realities coexist in a vast, evolutionary push through time and space. Like an ever-changing kaleidoscope, we can be the creators of our very own universe, a self-creating universe, like a grand experiment. While living here, let your mind wander and become aware of this reality. Conscious humans need intellectual stimulation. We get agitated if we're put in an environment where we are physically, intellectually, or emotionally restricted. Even smarter breeds of dogs will destroy garbage cans, chew on shoes, and destroy sofa cushions. It is not because they are hungry, but because they are upset about being left alone all day long without their owner's emotional and intellectual stimulation. What do you think happens to humans if they're put in a similar environment? What are the intellectual needs for us? Have you ever had a great workout at a time when you did not want to go to the gym, but you did it anyway? Why did you feel so good afterwards? Most of us know the importance of physical activity, but few discuss the importance of intellectual activity. Do you remember taking important exams like the SAT or GRE or LSAT? Do you remember how you felt with that great sense of accomplishment afterwards? Why does it feel so satisfying to have an emotional or intellectual discussion with someone? The important task is to find new areas of knowledge that you would like to acquire for all your areas of life. It can be vocational, recreational, financial. In order to properly activate your quantum avatar, you need intellectual stimulation to thrive. Seek out interesting people, search for knowledge, and find positive activities. Your brain and your body depend upon it. Activation means having an intuitive, creative, yet rational, well-informed outlook that is freed from ignorance and misinformation. And of course, living from that outlook. The process of activation is to awaken the intellect, the intuition, and creativity by engaging the emotional heart with the mind and body. One of my favorite writers, Dr. David Hawkins, author of Power versus Force, unearthed data that suggests that about 15% of us in humanity is ready to be enlightened. Hopefully you are already one of them. Transformational education shouldn't keep you at the same mental level as you were before. Real activation elevates you to a higher level, making you more creative, capable of inventing and processing new things. It does this by injecting the heart and the right brain intuition, a non-rational way of knowing that becomes your new expertise. Only true teachers of wisdom can teach you how to learn from information to transformation. The goal of obstacle removal is personal transformation. You know you've arrived when you see the obstacle as a gift. Today, a new activated paradigm is ripe for transformational education. Quantum science will enable faster integration of how you think, live, and even earn your living. A major psychological obstacle to your success, the inability to connect to the power of non-local consciousness, can be banished from your life now that you are activated. Once you use this quantum activation approach, you will naturally make better decisions interacting with both people and ideas. So you begin to magnetically attract those people into your life that are needed for further activation of all the different abilities within you. Usually the only thing that stops you is obstacles, both internal and external. Even the ones that are external are found within. You will encounter adversaries on your journey that you will overcome. This is a reminder that the entire universe consciously operates and resonates with unconditional love. Love is at the core and the pulse of creation, undulating, growing, seeking to know itself, striving for fulfillment on every level. And in this moment, it strives to know you better, to expand your capabilities, to expand your possibilities. Life takes joy expressing itself physically. Every dimensional aspect is included, whether it's bad or good. It is inconsequential as both work together simultaneously. On the level of the soul, we have agreed to participate in this life experiment by being alive. The human ego may kick and scream for things to be different, but your soul knows its own mission. As always, your spirit is always up for the challenge to live and to learn. The universe's entire mission is to eternally learn and grow into infinity. Growth means to evolve. Life itself is a priceless experience fraught with challenges, which in turn creates resilience and strength to endure more of life's gifts and challenges. Even positive changes can be stressful. Remember, despite all challenges, the universe strives to move forward on its evolutionary path. The universal intelligence seems to love the complexity of creation and life. Infinite differentiation is the law of life. Universally, humans love to embrace everything, seek completion, and love to evolve. Life is the beginning and the end, along with everything else in between, as are you. Quantum laws of movement are intrinsic to the laws of nature, which can govern aspects of our behavior. As you become conditioned by your habits, you also develop new capacities. Be open to learning new things about music, mathematics, arts, or scientific research, even making money. These new habits have the capacity to modify the quantum laws of your behavior. These modifications are stored in the domain of your universal potentiality. It is a non-local memory. This non-local memory is what we call character and habit pattern. Your character is essentially non-local, which is consciously stored outside of space and time. Your trials and tribulations plus your reactions from this lifetime travel with you as your karma, even when you become non-physical. In your future incarnation, when you're reborn as a baby, you're given the chance of suitable triggers. Your next life will inherit your previous propensities and character patterns by virtue of quantum laws of reincarnation. Each lifetime lesson belongs to us like a string of life, inner time pearls. Each pearl on the string is potentially capable of inheriting all the previous modified character potentialities from all incarnations. When you're reborn, this new lifetime can trigger your past life learning capacities as wisdom or knowledge whenever you need them. You are now aware of all your past lives, of all the knowledge that you needed to gain. It comes at you like this energy, an instant knowing, a memory of all things. Your memory is perfect, and you're aware of it. As you go deep within the mind and begin to access the universal mind, you begin to recognize the archetypes. These archetypes were set forth as blueprints by the Creator upon your creation, are literally found within the light that is programming us in everything we do. You have the ego archetypes of the innocent, the free, naive, mystic, dreamer, and romantic. You have the orphan or the regular person archetype, to belong, down to earth, realist, working empathy. There's the hero archetype, the courageous, fearless, competent crusader, or the caregiver, protecting, caring, generous. You have the soul archetypes of the explorer or the rebel, the lover, the creator, the fool, the sage, the magician, or the ruler. These are patterns that you can find within our mythologies and our collective unconsciousness. Under all of that, in another level of mind, is your true collective quantum consciousness. This carries the collective memories of not only your lifetime, but of all lifetimes in all planets. This is available to you, and there is no limit to the amount of information that your soul can access. These polarities are all available to you. This information is available to you. Within your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, which contains your fight or flight response and the inhibitions for overreaction, you begin to transcend these patterns of pleasure versus happiness, of good and bad. And deep within the words that I speak carry the frequency of healing and change. I guide you in this moment to close your eyes. Take a moment and escape from the outside world to become aware of who you truly are and what your true power is. Begin to create a blueprint for your future. imagining your ultimate wish fulfilled. Take a moment and ponder upon this. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, mentally repeat and visualize the number 3 times. Take another deep breath. And as you exhale, mentally repeat and visualize the number 2 3 times. Take another deep breath. And as you exhale, mentally repeat and visualize the number 1 3 times. In this relaxed state, your mind in an alpha relaxed state, I call upon you to remember your true self, your quantum avatar, this powerful version of you that exists within the future and in this present moment. Begin to feel yourself aligning with this vibrational signature. And slowly the programs and patterns within your mind and auric field reprogram themselves. You feel yourself changing and becoming the highest version of yourself, your quantum avatar. Take a moment and enter into this level of consciousness. You are now activated. You may be asking, what just happened? What was this episode about? I didn't quite understand. If that's the case, then go back and listen again. With each word and each note that I placed in this episode, you are awakened, activated, and now you carry the full potential multidimensionally of anything that you want. You can travel into any reality and attract whatever things you wish to attract. You are all powerful. You are the one. You may find all episodes of The Reality Revolution at therealityrevolution.com, and welcome to The Reality Revolution.